A few weeks ago, the Ohio Department of Education imposed a certification mandate requiring all superintendents to sign off on diversity, equity, and inclusion bans.
Yeah, it came as a directive from the U.S. Department of Education that places millions of dollars of funding in jeopardy if any district refuses to comply.
But the superintendent of the Youngstown City School District is pushing back, and local organizations are calling on state leaders to put a stop to it all. Sydney Canty explains.
Well, the biggest concern here is a lack of understanding. These groups feel disabled persons, those with special education needs, even language barriers would all be affected. They say this is about more than just race. As the timer ticks down on the Department of Education's demand for superintendents to sign off on DEI bans, local organizations are frustrated, attributing the root of the problem to ignorance.
People think it's race, but it's any kind of diversity. It's a diversity between male and female. It's diversity between physically handicapped and not, or physical disabilities and not.
Wells also called out racism.
There's all kinds of diversity, and if we say we don't want to have diversity, equity, inclusion, we're saying we don't want any of those differences. And the opposite, if you're talking about racial diversity, if you don't believe in racial diversity, then you believe in segregation.
The Mahoning Valley Churches Association echoes the same sentiments, adding students will be the ones to pay the price.
It's going to impact how they learn. It's going to impact the services that are provided to them. And then overall, on a whole, those students might end up being less successful.
Both groups are calling for Governor Mike DeWine to stand against this. Now, Youngstown City Schools Superintendent Jeremy Batchelor released a letter expressing his opposition to the mandate, calling it harmful, and asking federal education leaders to reconsider. The letter continues, this mandate, under the threat of loss of funding necessary to educate all children and threatening my professional licensure, is unfair and undemocratic. All superintendents must sign the mandate by April 24th. With more local news, I'm Sydney Canty.